welcome back to my channel. So today on Nyla's Archive, we will be doing a makeup plus get ready with we'll be doing a makeup Q&A video. I've been really wanting to do more makeup content, but like on my main channel, I don't know, it just doesn't really give what it's supposed to give. But y'all always say I want me to do like more makeup videos and whatnot, so we have made a compromise and we're going to be doing those kind of videos over here. First of all, I need to see if the questions are still up here because this was a while ago when I asked y'all for questions. Okay, so here are the questions. I got a lot of them, and we're just gonna talk while I do my makeup, grab some snacks, we can do our makeup together, because you know sometimes when I do my makeup I don't always want to listen to music. Like I be wanting to watch other people do their makeup, or like I don't know, that's like the point of a get ready with me. Like you're supposed to get ready with me. Here go my dogs. I'm just gonna be talking to y'all while I do my makeup. Y'all can tell my hair is burgundy, so we're gonna do burgundy brows today. I'm using the mini masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, shade right here, to get my burgundy brows. So I've done this before, I already know like kind of how it goes, but unfortunately for me my eyebrows aren't done, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Why do I always get burgundy when my eyebrows are not done? Also, I do have lash extensions on, by the way. I won't be having to apply lashes, but yeah, I'm taking the Morphe y'all don't really care, but it's the M15 8 brush, and I'm just going to use this side, Beauty Guru. I'm gonna use that side to like fill it in, right? First question, how do you carry yourself in an appropriate way? I'm gonna mix a whole bunch of these and try to get like a darker burgundy. People always like compliment me on how I carry myself and whatnot. I didn't raise myself, so I give credit to my mom for that, but the best advice I can give you is just to kind of just stay out of things that don't have anything to do with you. You don't benefit from it anyway. And I know like at a young age, like maybe middle school or whatever, it's like entertaining. Drama's fun and it's entertaining and it's interesting, gives you something to do, but like who cares honestly for the most part. Once you get like to high school, well honestly some people in high school are still like that, they still have that same like middle school mentality, but once you get older you start being interested in different things, and drama is not one of them. I just do what I do. If it doesn't pertain to me, I just don't care for it. If it's not benefiting me, I don't care for it, you know. Is it making me money? Is it benefiting me? Is it about me? No. So for that aspect of it, that's it. This question can be taken like so many different ways. That's for like the, I guess, mindset part of it. Just worry about yourself, what you need to do to get to where you want to be. Taking care of yourself is super important. So like if you mean carrying yourself that way, self-care is super important, and once you get older you realize that more as well. Sometimes you just need to take time for yourself, take care of yourself, keep yourself up. Looking presentable is really important to me. My mom kind of drilled that in my head like at a young age, so it's just important for me like to look my best and not just, you know, look any kind of way. I'm not talking about like around the house, I don't need a full face of makeup, but like when I go out, like you're representing yourself when you step out, so you want to look nice. I like to keep my hair done, I like to get my nails done, but you don't have to do that to carry yourself well, or like to be recognized as somebody who carries themselves well. Y'all got some new makeup products, I'm excited. The questions are in an appropriate way, which I don't really know what you mean by that. Like I said, having that mindset where you're just worried about you, not in like a selfish way, but just like not really, if it doesn't pertain to you, you're not really worried about it, you know. This whole thing, it always trips me out because like the whole thing is an illusion. Like obviously my eyebrow is not going to look completely burgundy because my eyebrow color isn't burgundy, my natural hair color isn't burgundy, but it's just so trippy because it's like trying to, you know, make your eyebrows seem a different color, and it's not. It takes a lot of going back and forth to get it right. That honestly looks fine. I kind of like that. I'm gonna just fix the front a little bit. But yeah, as I was saying, just taking care of yourself automatically makes you look like you're someone who carries themselves well, values themselves, by like how you take care of yourself, how you treat yourself. So treating myself to like getting my hair done, my nails done, and all that good stuff is super important to me, so I do it. But it isn't mandatory for you to make it seem like you carry yourself well. It's just something I enjoy doing. Keeping up with like your personal hygiene, I have a whole video on that on my other channel if you want to check that out. Taking care of yourself, building that mindset of I'm just worried about me, all that drama and rah-rah, I don't want to hear nothing about it. that's just how I am. So sometimes I wish I could like see myself from another person's point of view, because I want to see like what y'all see, because it's me, so like I know everything ins and out, but y'all only know what y'all see, if that makes sense. So it's kind of just interesting to like see what other people say about you. I really like this brush. It's really good. I don't do my brows with dip brow anymore, but if I did, I would definitely use this brush. It's like very precise, and y'all can see like it's really it's doing what it needs to do, period. Let's not talk about how I'm literally on lunch for school doing my makeup and doing this Q&A for y'all, and I'm rushing against the clock. YouTuber things. That's all I can really say about that question. I'm not sure if I answered it right or if like I interpreted the question correctly, but I hope I did. If not, hopefully that still helped anyway. So let's move on to the next question. Relationship advice. Everybody, I'm literally gonna say this about everything, because everybody's situation is different. Everybody needs different advice, you know. It might be like a one-time thing in your relationship and you want advice on it, or it might be something that's like been prolonged and it's like it keeps going on and on and on. You don't know what to do. With any relationship, communication is the key. Everybody knows that, but everybody isn't really, you know, I feel like everybody preaches it, but does everybody actually do it? Like, are y'all practicing what y'all are preaching? That's one thing about it. Yeah, just communicating. You know, if you don't like something, you're in a relationship with somebody, so in a relationship there's no possible way that everything is going to be perfect. Everything's going to be the exact same as it was before like y'all started dating. Like, everybody does things differently, and sometimes, you know, people might not like the way you do things, so that might spark an argument or a problem or like a situation in your relationship, and it's your job to either, you know, want to cut it off because you don't want to talk about it, or fix the problem. That's all I feel like it boils down to. Communication, trying to fix things with each other, opposed to just letting it go because you didn't want to try, or because maybe you felt like you were putting in more effort than the other person. You should say that. Like, don't just let it go over someone's head. Like, let them know, because if you don't tell them, how is what they know? And I know like a lot of girls are like, oh, he know what he was doing, which, you know, I agree, but still you should point things out. I'm the type of person, like, I'm gonna tell you something one time, which isn't really the best. People make mistakes, and that's okay, but like, it shouldn't be like a, oh, I'm only telling you this one time, and if you don't get it right, then we're done. Like, no, if you really like somebody, you're gonna work with them. So yeah, there's things obviously that I need to learn, and things that I'm still gonna learn. I'm only 17, but that's the best advice I can give y'all. Also, don't rush things. Just take things slow. If you feel like someone's going a little faster than you want to go, or than you are, then I'd say to talk about it, because if somebody respects you, y'all will go at the same speed. That's important too. It's all about respect and communication, I feel like. Things also shouldn't be one-sided in a relationship, I feel like. Y'all should both be putting in effort. Y'all should both, you know, be doing things for each other. It shouldn't be like a, oh, he needs to buy me this, this, and that, and I'm not going to do anything for him. I feel like, you know, that city girl mentality makes it seem like that, but that's not how it should be. Like, when you actually like somebody, you'll know you know what I mean. Confidence tips. I feel like people, if you aren't confident, or you feel like you aren't confident, 9 times out of 10 it's because you're comparing yourself to other people. And I know, like, as cliche and corny it sounds, you're your own person, so you can't compare yourself to somebody else, because y'all are literally not the same person. So there's no point of like beating yourself up about not looking like someone or not doing something that someone's doing. You also can't compare like your goals or like how you want to be in life to someone else. I feel like it's healthier to use that as motivation or inspiration than to dwell on it and make it into a negative thing. I feel like you should use that as motivation, and don't use it as something that brings your confidence down. Use it to boost your confidence and make you be like, if they can do it, I can do it. Don't compare your success or yourself to others, because y'all are not the same person. Everyone's journey is different, and sometimes it may take you, you know, a little bit longer to build that confidence, but that's fine. There's no rush. Literally, like, we're all super young and we're still learning ourselves. Everybody's still learning themselves, so it's fine. Everybody has insecurities, so don't feel like anybody is perfect, because they aren't. I'm not perfect, and a lot of it is due to social media. Social media is so fake. I'm telling you, like, these people on social media, let's not even get into it, but y'all know what I mean. Like, people on social media, like, they live for social media. Like, they do things for social media. We all know people who like do things for likes and all that. Like, it's not that deep. So please don't be comparing your life to social media, because social media is fake. It's fake as it can be. It's just an app. You can't compare your life to an app. to an act. Come on, Miss Girl, you're better than that. But I mean, I get it. I feel like we've all been there. I haven't done a girl talk in so long. Like, it's definitely long overdue. I don't know what's been going on with Miss Nyla. I will have the links to, or not the links, but I'll just have the products listed down below in the description. I'll probably edit them on the screen too, because y'all know I get down with the editing. Let's not play. But yeah, I'll probably have the links or like the products listed down below too for y'all's reference if you want to use anything that I'm using. The hardest thing about being an influencer for me, I'd say the hardest thing about being an influencer is just like the deadlines, which, you know, it never was a problem for me before, but all of a sudden it's just like become super hard for me to meet deadlines. I've never been the person to like turn things in late or like anything like that, so I don't like doing that. It's definitely my fault, but I don't know, it's just something that's like, I think it's honestly quarantine. I don't want to blame it on anything else. I just feel like because of quarantine, like every day can feel the same. We're in the same predicament, we're in a pandemic, we can't do much. Yeah, I feel like that makes you lack motivation and kind of just like sit around sometimes, and that's not me, so I hate that. I've definitely been doing a lot better than I was at the end of 2020. Like towards the end of 2020, it was just not giving. It's gotten a lot better, so that's good. Please use primer. Primer is super important. I can tell the difference in like how my makeup feels on my face when I don't use primer. I don't know, I don't feel like I want to use this today because I don't see that much of a difference, if I'm being honest. So we're just gonna use this. This is the NARS foundation in the shade Tahoe. Deadlines have been super like difficult for me lately, and also just like trying to come up with content can be super hard because like you have viewers who watch you and things get repetitive, even though like some things work for people. Like right now vlogs are my thing, but I'm kind of like worried that they're gonna get repetitive. But I don't know, people love vlogs, and I know like on YouTube there's always like a new trend, so that's kind of like what I aim for to do. But then sometimes like I just never get to it, and when that trend like dies down, I don't know what to upload. I just resort to like the same thing, like hauls or like vlogs. Trying to come up with new content can be hard, which is why I'm glad I have a second channel now, because I can kind of like branch out my ideas. Like I always have so many ideas running around, and I try to do them all at the same time, and that doesn't work. Well, it works in the long run, but like having like so many projects that you want to get done at once can be like super stressful and just overwhelming. So I've been trying to get better at just like sitting down and planning things and not stressing myself out about stuff, because there's nothing but time. That's another thing. I feel like social media makes you feel like you're running out of time because you see so many people doing this and that. But like I said, I'd be a hypocrite though if I said I didn't feel the same way. But you can't compare yourself to other people. You have to move at your own pace. I've been really following that lately, which is a lot better on my mental health as a whole. You're gonna see me brush out my lashes like a million times because lash extensions are great and all, but you don't want to have makeup in your lashes because that's not cute. I don't think I'm getting bottoms ever again, because every time I get them they like fall out in 2 days. It's just a waste of an extra $15, so we're not gonna be doing that anymore. How do you handle conflict between two of your friends when they try to put you in it? I've been in that position before, but it was definitely like a middle school kind of thing. My friends now, like if there's an issue, we're not going to pick sides or whatever. You just state what the problem is and you go about it, you fix the problem, and that's it. I feel like siding up is super childish, and it's just like, especially have a three-way friendship like I do, there's just no point of doing that. I just feel like it's really childish to like throw somebody in the middle of something. But if you are put in that position, sit down and talk to both of them about like the situation and try to fix it that way, opposed to trying to talk to both of them at the same time. Because obviously if they are putting you in the middle of something, I'm misinterpreting the question. If they're like putting you in the middle of a situation that they have together, and they're like kind of making you choose like who's right or whatever, first of all, that's childish. Like, why would you put me in the middle of it and make me pick? Like, this is not a relationship, baby. This is a friendship. Y'all need to work it out and get it together. I would let them solve that issue and be like, hey, I'm not gonna get in the middle of this and lose one friend because the other friend was mad at me for what I picked, or like if I didn't pick them or whatever. This is not a movie. This is not a movie. Like, I'm not finna pick a friend. Are y'all serious right now?
Okay, I don't know if y'all were like
I feel like y'all know what I'm trying to say, but when I'm saying like choosing sides, I'm not like necessarily meaning like actually picking a friend. I mean, like it could be that way, but I'm really just saying like if you have like an altercation with somebody and like two people are having an issue and you're like slap in the middle and they're having an issue and they're trying to like throw you in it, they're kind of doing that so that you can basically like pick who's right about the situation, and that is like kind of choosing a friend in a sense, because you already know like if somebody doesn't agree with you and it's like a situation like that, you're gonna be salty, you're gonna be mad because they didn't agree with you, you feel me? So that's what I mean. I'm not really necessarily saying they're gonna fall out because of the situation, so hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if I was really explaining it, but I understood what I was thinking, but I just wanted to clarify that. Yeah, I'll be like, nah, y'all gonna have to get this together. And when y'all get it together, holla back at me. Literally. Because I'm not doing that. That is so childish, really. Oh, I'm such a bad, like, makeup person. This is a Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium Sand. And today, I will be using the correct cream contour. Because I know y'all are like, Nyla, you need to stop using that cool toned cream contour because your face is a warm tone. And I know that, but I'm just lazy. But today, we're going to do it. I know the contour would look better if it was the right undertone, but also I've been really liking like when people do their makeup and it's super bright under their eyes, so we're gonna try that today too. Okay, somebody said, can you also do a tutorial while you do the girl talk? This isn't really gonna be a tutorial because I don't want my face to look cakey though, but I do want that light. Ooh, I do want that light under eye look though, so we're gonna try to do that. What inspired you to do YouTube? I get this question so much. Honestly, I started my channel like this summer going into 6th grade, I think, like 5th grade, something like that. And I've just always seen like the OG YouTubers like Alicia Marie and like Bethany Moda and all of them. I used to watch their videos all the time and I was just like, I want to make a channel, so I did it. And I've had my channel forever. That's honestly other YouTubers inspired me to do it. YouTube is so different than when it like what it was before. There's a lot more opportunities. That's not really necessarily like a bad thing, but I feel like anybody who's had a channel for a while knows that it's a lot different now. It's more like, I don't know, it's a more trendy thing. Like YouTube always had trends. I don't know, I hope you all are like following what I'm saying, but like it's just different. The YouTube aesthetic is different. It used to be like all bright colors and like pop music. Copywriting wasn't as strict. YouTube used to like not be as business oriented as it is, which isn't a problem. Like, be about your business, period. Get money from making videos. Like, that's a blessing to get paid for what you like doing. I'm saying nothing's wrong with that, but I'm just saying like before it wasn't really targeted towards that. People just did it because it was fun, and now it's kind of just like about, it's just about business. And yeah, hold on. Okay, so this is what I'm using today. Usually I use the Tarte one, and I always get questions about like, do I use any drugstore products? I think my blush and like my lip glosses are the only thing that's drugstore. But other than that, no, not really. I've just ever since I started using makeup, like my mom, she went to Ulta and like got a whole bunch of high-end makeup because we used to watch makeup videos together. So I just have like a whole bunch of high-end products, and I just test high-end stuff. But there's nothing wrong with drugstore. I just don't really use drugstore. Almost all my makeup is high-end. Like this is NARS, Too Faced, Juvia's Place, Morphe. Like all this stuff you can find in Sephora and Ulta. But things like this is like drugstore makeup. Like, yeah, I mean both work well. I just use high-end makeup. So, but yeah, usually I would use the Tarte Pro Glow palette. This is what I'm going to be using. I've had this for a while, so we're going to test this shade. I think I saw Keisha Jabri's video, and this is why I started cream contouring, because I watched her video. But yeah, and she used her spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I'm just going to spray it so I can activate it and see how this works. I'm scared because I have not used a different cream contour. Ooh, I'm scared. Ooh, that's gonna look so much better. Y'all see like how this is more my color and it's not so like cool tone, because my face is definitely like a yellow tone. But yes, this looks a lot better. I can admit y'all was right. Y'all were right. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was just talking about YouTube. Like the difference between how it is and how it used to be, how it is now and how it used to be before, I should say. This one is a lot like more, it's harder to scrape it than the other one because this was a lot harder. That one's more soft. How do you manage school, YouTube, and your business? Woo, honey. I know a lot of my YouTube friends like Jada Marie, Tyre, just like a lot of my YouTube friends, they have businesses and they go to school and they do YouTube, and it's like pretty much the same for everyone. It's super stressful. Well, I can't speak for them, but like I can speak for myself, and it's really stressful. For my business, I guess you could say I took a mini break, but not because it was hard to manage or anything. It's not really that hard to manage because I enjoy doing it, so it's kind of like a hobby. Honestly, it's still fun for me because, like, I don't know, I feel like business is just something I've always wanted to get into. Next year, I know it's so crazy, I'm picking out my courses for senior year. That is so crazy. Like, that time flew so fast. But I'm taking a lot of like business and marketing classes because that's like my main interest right now, just bettering my business and just, you know, the more knowledge the better, you know. YouTube and school, honestly, I've been low-key, I've been focusing more on YouTube than school lately. But school has never been hard for me, so it's not really that difficult. It's just online school, it's easy to lack motivation because you're behind the screen all day. You're in the comfort of your home. First of all, let's talk about it. So yeah, you can literally sit in your bed all day, and honestly everything's up to you. When you're at school, it's still up to you, but like you have an everyday schedule. You're going from class to class. You're not staring at the same four walls of your room all day, so it's just different. So I feel like with online school, it's easy to not be motivated. It's a lot easier not to, you know, put in as much effort in your work because you have your computer to use. I don't know, school is just like, not because of online school or anything, but it's just never been like a hard thing for me, so I've never really been too worried about it. Like, I've always been an A/B student, and I've always had a high GPA, and like always made honor roll and whatever, so school has always just been easy for me. And it's also super important, especially for like the career path that I want. Honestly, for any career path, having an education under your belt is always going to be really important. Nobody can take that from you once you have it, so I feel like education is extremely important, so I take it seriously. As for business, I kind of touched base on that, but YouTube is very, very time consuming. Literally, it's a full-time job. I know some people don't see social media as a job and like it seems easy, but you have to come up with content, you have to reply to emails, and like, mind you, a lot of people have a team for this, but a lot of like my YouTube friends and myself, we do this all by ourselves, so we don't have any help. There's just certain things that you want to do yourself, you know, and 9 times out of 10, like, we have businesses to run, we have to make good grades, we have to reply to our own emails, edit our own videos, come up with our own content. Like, we're the creative director, the director, the writer, everything. So it's like we're a one-man team, so that can be stressful. I'll be losing a lot of sleep, but I get it done somehow, and I'm not complaining. If a boy's giving me mixed signals, what do I do, girl? If he's giving you mixed signals, you get out. If you're not giving me the correct directions, I'm not going to get to my destination, right? You shouldn't be giving me mixed signals. Like, it's one thing or the other. It's not both. We can't have both. We can't be together and not be together. We have to be one or the other. So if you can't do that, when did you get into fashion? I've always been into it. I'm not going to say like I'm into high fashion. I just like putting clothes together and whatnot because it's fun. I love just dressing up. Like, I just love clothes. I've always loved clothes though. I've just always liked dressing myself. The next question is, what is your favorite thing about yourself? I think my favorite thing about myself is my work ethic. I have a really good work ethic. I like to get things done, so yeah, that's definitely my favorite thing. The hardest part about entrepreneurship, I'd say, just trying to like stand out, because a lot of people are selling the same thing, which is fine, and I don't really like when people say that. They're always like, oh, everyone sells the same thing these days. There's so many water companies, there's so many bread companies, but they all sell the same thing, but their marketing and how they present themselves is what makes them different, right? So it's literally the same thing. Y'all are asking some really good questions. I love this blush. Like, it's just, it gives. Now I'm going to spray my face. It's going to blend everything together and make me less flat looking. I needed that. You see how I'm back to life now? I was looking real matte and flat. Willing to do more styling and lookbook videos. Probably On my other channel though, not on this channel. I'm gonna take this black eyeliner from the beauty supply store, and I use this on my waterline right here. I've just recently started doing this. My mom told me to start doing it, and it just pulls your makeup together. Like, it just makes your makeup look so much better. Like, look at the difference. Yeah. Did you ever think you'll get this big? No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't really view myself as like big yet, but honestly, I ask my mom that all the time. Like, did you ever think like I would be like where I am right now? Like, a lot of this stuff, like, I always like wrote in like notebooks and everything, whatever, but I never thought it would happen. I don't know, it's just crazy. But like, when things just happen, and it's like, I just wanted this to happen for myself, but I never knew it would happen like this early, or like it would happen at all. How have you been? I've been really good. I've been on my lately. Like, I really have been doing what needs to be done. I've been more consistent on YouTube, been doing stuff for business, been planning things out. Yeah, I've just been doing what needs to be done, and I just needed to stay that way. I just did a little bit of eyeshadow, Maven Beauty, in the crease to put some color in my eyeballs. And now we're gonna take the Maven Beauty best highlighter, hands down, dripped out, and my stomach is growling. Sorry about it, but I'm a human too. So I cracked it up, y'all. Oh, I can't even tell y'all that story, but it's cracked up now. And I use this brush from Five Below. It's so bomb. Ooh. And yeah, it's giving. This is a lash primer from Essence. I was doing my makeup on live one time. Y'all were like, what is that? It just makes your lashes like have more volume. So I use that, and then I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara on my bottom lashes, and I already have lash extensions, so don't need those to have any mascara or anything. So like that. And now I just need to do my lips. Okay, so for my lips today, I'm gonna be using my Nicole Allure Muah lip gloss duo. These are not released yet, but they will be releasing soon, so stay tuned for that. This is what it looks like. So there's a lip gloss and then a lip liner. Like, I'm literally not putting any pressure on it, and it's just so I just line it like so, and then I'm gonna like smudge it in with my finger, and it's kind of like more blurred and like smeared in. Then I'm going to be taking my NYX butter gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie in the center. Oh, I love, y'all just love a nude lip. Like, it never goes wrong. And you can of course leave your lips like this if you wanted to, but I'm going to put on some beauty supply gloss. This is actually sent to me by Alona's Luxuries, but it's just a Broadway honey gloss. So cute. Period. And I'm gonna do one last spray, and that's how we do it. As usual, I forgot to record an actual outro for this video, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. All the links to everything will be listed down below. I know I didn't really mention it like throughout the video because I can't really multitask, y'all know that by now, so I can't talk and explain what I'm doing, but hopefully y'all got the main gist of like what I was doing throughout the video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel if you aren't already, and head over to my main channel and check out my recent uploads if you haven't already, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.